And a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning to you. Keith Trio joining you from Rock Springs Junior High School, where we are set for the most important game of the season for the Rock Springs Tigers. It is the consolation semifinal, Rock Springs versus Star Valley. And I'm just gonna lay this one out there right at the top for those watching in the video stream. I don't have the best spot for the scoreboard camera, so I'm gonna keep messing with it throughout the game, but don't worry. I'll keep you updated on the score, the time, as we go. So I do apologize for the rough visuals on the scoreboard camera, but nonetheless, looking forward to this contest. And the stakes, yesterday's stakes were high, today's stakes are even higher. The winner of this game not only punches their ticket to state, but they will move to the consolation final, the third place game, coming up this afternoon at 1:45, right back here at the junior high school. Meanwhile, the loser of this game, their season ends. And these are two very good teams. One of them is not going to state this year. That's the wild thing about the regional tournament, is that you see a lot of good teams not even get past the regional tournament just by the way things are set up. But going to be a fun one regardless. Rock Springs Lady Tigers dropped. Man, that was not unfortunately it ended in a season-ending loss, but that was the best game I've called all season. That was fantastic. All the way out. Again, congratulations there to the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Riverton did lose their consolation semifinal earlier today. Just ended a few minutes ago, actually, back at the high school. Kelly Walsh punched their ticket to state and moved to the third place game there. But we're going to see which boys team makes their way to the third place game and which team's season comes to an end here at Rock Springs Junior High. A very nice gym setup. I do have kind of a weird angle. You know, it's how these things work out sometimes. But as always, a big appreciation to SVI for helping get our video streams out over the air for this regional tournament. Unfortunately, we won't be able to video from state. Nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. But for now, the Tigers need to punch their ticket to state before we worry about that. We're not far away from getting the starting lineups and getting this one started. Rock Springs will be in the black uniforms this morning, and Star Valley in the away, in their home whites. Star Valley listed as the home team. They are the higher seed in this tournament. Still waiting. Okay, I think we were waiting to get the microphone working properly to announce starting lineups. First up, Rock Springs getting their starters announced, and you might be hearing the Rock Springs crowd. The orange and black faithful have packed into Rock Springs Junior High. Samuel Lionberger and Savon Thomas, the first two starters announced, followed by Andrew Moneyhunt. Boston James, the sophomore, fourth starter announced. And rounding out the starting five is Sam Eddy. Now bringing it over to take a look at the Star Valley Braves starting five. Tigers will start moving from my angle, it's right to left, so that's what we're going to go with, right to left to start this one. Meanwhile, the Star Valley starting five. We begin with Will Linford. Next up is Cooper Lancaster, followed that time by Bryson Neild. Let's see. Gotta grab a couple numbers. These golden numbering on the back of the Star Valley jerseys are not, from my bad eyes, easy to see. Getting set to start this one. The other starters include Zane Hedges for Star Valley. Sam Eddy will face off for the opening tip coming up in just moments. Ball tipped, and it'll be Rock Springs getting the ball to start this one. Tip to the arms of Savon Thomas, and Rock Springs will try to strike first. Thomas, top of the key against Hedges. He'll maneuver his way to the free throw line. Still moving, but lost a handle on it, and the Braves get the steal to start this game. Hedges moving down the court. Foul called right along the baseline here. Early foul. Didn't catch who that one went against. Unfortunately, the scoreboard doesn't show who got the foul. Tigers will pick up their first team one. We'll catch up on that later on. For now, Braves basketball, no score yet. Lancaster going to the right, Neild. Lancaster gets it back, goes to the free throw line, kicks it to Hedges. His two-point shot blocked by Sam Eddy. Rebound by Eddy, but it's tipped away. Now with Savon Thomas, he makes his way to half court and will slow things back down to evade the pressure from Star Valley. Just about through the opening minute of the first quarter. This one tightly contested, and I have a feeling this one could go down all the way to the wire. Both teams playing for their season this morning. Leyenberger for three. That one pings out. Eddy on the offensive board. Makes his way near side, hands to Boston James. Going back up top to Money Hunt. He'll direct traffic. Now down into the block, finding Leyenberger. Bouncing his way to James, who uncorks the three. Good! Boston James opens the scoring from long distance. 3-0 Tigers. Lancaster past half court for Star Valley. Kicking to the right, finding Shumway. In the right side elbow, now Shumway makes his way back up top. Goes left side to Neild. Up top, Shumway again. Neild in the far left corner, up top to Lancaster. He's closed down by Money Hunt. Lancaster into the lane. Shot blocked by Eddy again. Lancaster gets there and scoops up the pieces. Star Valley will try to reset. Three-pointer to tie the ball game. No good. Pings out. Offensive rebound by Lancaster. This time for two. Bouncing up and bouncing onto the top of the scoreboard. Out of play. And the Tigers defense holds strong. Can look to expand this lead. 6:02 to go in the first quarter. Again, the scoreboard camera is going to be a bit of an issue today for those watching on the video stream. I do apologize for that. I'll keep you updated. Just under 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Savon Thomas going right side, up top to Boston James. He'll dribble his way as far as the free throw line. Luckily tipped back, so no half-court violation. Eddy scoops it back up. Now Boston James down low. Leyenberger for two. Great court vision by Boston James, finding Leyenberger under the bucket, and it's a 5-0 Tiger lead. Eddy on the steal. Eddy down the court. Eddy has that one blocked out of play. Good hustle by Lancaster to prevent what looked like a two-point opportunity for Sam Eddy, but the Tigers will hold on the baseline. Boston James handling the inbound. High arcing ball up top to Leyenberger. Surveys the court, moves top of the key. Now hands to Andrew Money Hunt. He'll dribble his way to the right elbow, bounces down into the block. Leyenberger, he gets closed down, finding Money Hunt. Three ball good! Money Hunt gives the Tigers an 8-point lead and an 8-point run to start the ball game. Winner moves on to the state tournament. Back in a moment, 30-second timeout on the court.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Visit Amber Kramer at State Farm Insurance in Rock Springs at 906 Stewart Drive. Excuse me, tried to hold that sneeze until we got past the commercial, but not quite there. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Rock Springs have opened up this win-or-go-home game with an 8-0 run. That does end as Lancaster for Star Valley, out of the timeout, opens up the scoring for the Braves, makes it 8-2. Rock Springs on top by 6. Star Valley finally on the board 3 minutes into the game. Now for Rock Springs, it's Boston James, top of the key, dribbling his way right side onto the block. James shot no good. Rebounded by Hedges. Has it on the left side, Lancaster, up top to Shumway. Lancaster, three ball, no good. Pings out, back to Lancaster, this time for two, and he drills it. So Rock Springs started with an 8-0 run, and now Star Valley has scored 4 straight to cut the deficit in half. Back up top with Savon Thomas. James bouncing into the block, finding Leyenberger, 2-pointer, good! Leyenberger's second bucket of the first quarter puts the Tigers back up by 6. 10-4 score line, halfway through the first. Long three, this one good from Dylan Shumway for Star Valley. Long range from the far left corner makes it 10-7, and we've got ourselves a close ball game right away coming out of that timeout. Something Star Valley's coaching staff said to the players clicked, because now we're much more competitive. Leyenberger's 3-ball, no good. Rebound by the Braves, and Shumway sprinting down the court, and he'll pull up onto the right side. Dished right to Nealt. Now Hedges, left side, Lancaster 3-ball to tie it is good. And a timeout this time by Rock Springs, and we're all tied up at 10 when we come back in 30 seconds.
I was exercising, and I could not continue to do the full rotation of my shoulder like I once had.
Dawn had a rotated cuff tear in her shoulder. It's a very common diagnosis that people get as they get older.
I've not experienced a surgeon like Dr. Allred. He is just very thorough, very patient, very kind.
I think there's no reason to go to a bigger town when you have the expertise right here in your backyard.
Are you a do-it-yourself junkie tickled by all things?
Back to the contest, and what a start it has been. Rock Springs started with an 8-0 run, but Star Valley have roared back, and we're all tied up at 10 apiece in this win-or-go-home matchups. Consolation semifinals of the 4A West Regional Tournament. Rock Springs trying to avoid elimination and punch their ticket to state in Casper next week. Leyenberger down the lane, has that one picked and stolen away. Shumway down the court for the Braves. He'll pull up to the left elbow. Now to Lancaster in the corner, who has had a great start to the game. Shot off the glass, no good. Second chance, won't fly for Nealt. Now it's Savon Thomas down the court. Euro steps, loses his balance, and is called for the travel. Took a big slip as he was trying to plant his feet and knock down the layup. The officials did do a double check, make sure it wasn't, extra slippery there on the court. They deem it's okay. 2 minutes 42 to go in the first quarter, all tied up at 10. Star Valley with the basketball. Cooper Lancaster off the screen, dishing right, finding Nealt. Pass into the paint is stolen. It's Sam Eddy down the lane. His shot no good, but a foul sends Sam Eddy to the free throw line. Foul goes against Lancaster. His first, Star Valley's first. Both teams just have one foul in the first quarter. I love when the whistles are held back and they just let them play. That dates me maybe a little bit. Sam Eddy's first of 2 free throws, up and good. Clock sits at 2:27 here in the opening quarter. Gives Rock Springs their 1-point lead, and now a 2-pointer as Sam Eddy knocks down both free throws to make it 12-10 Tigers. Star Valley basketball. Bouncing right. Now back to the top of the key, dished left to Hedges. He'll look for Lancaster in the paint, it's stolen. Sam Eddy. Once again, Sam Eddy on the defensive play. Tigers by 2. With a chance to continue building this lead. Boston James and 1! Second bucket for James. He's got 5 points, and the Tigers lead is 14-10. Chance at a 3-point play for Boston as well late in the first quarter. Second team foul. I've got to remember to look at the scorers table. Check who gets these fouls. Free throw, good. 3-point play for James. He's got 6 on the morning. Makes it 15-10, Tigers lead. Hedges, that one draws a foul right at half court. That one going against Taz Cortez. Taz will pick up his first, Tigers second. 5-point Rock Springs lead as Hedges gets the inbound pass. Dribbling left. Now with Hedges. He'll bounce right to Shumway, gives it right back. Not a lot of space for Hedges to go. Going left, now down low to Neal. That one picked away by Cortez. Rock Springs ball. Lionberger down low to Thomas. Shot no good. Eddie on the rebound. Muscles into the paint. Shot is blocked. And Star Valley gets it back. A physical exchange under the bucket, and Star Valley come down with the ball. Hedges. On left side. Minute 10 left in the first quarter. Driving into the lane, kicked out right. Shumway, pump fakes, fires a three. That one's wide left, too strong. Rebound by James. Tigers down the court. Foul called in front of the Tigers sideline, going against the Braves. Braves up to their third with a minute 1 to go. Lancaster checking back in for Star Valley. He replaces Hedges. And for Rock Springs, a couple of substitutions. Arrington Purvis is checked in. Let's see, Taz still out there. Looks like it's just Arrington Purvis checking in for Savon Thomas. Purvis with the basketball on the right wing. Going up top to James. Tigers by 5, 45 seconds left in the first. James along the baseline. Shovels it to Lionberger, who's got it open too. An awkward pass, but James placed it perfectly for Lionberger under the bucket. Tigers by 7. Lancaster bouncing to the right. Kicks it left, back to Lancaster, driving into the lane. Shot is up, no good, but a foul is called. Lancaster will head to the line, see which Tiger picked up the foul. That's Purvis. Arrington picking up his first. Both teams have 3 with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Free throws on the way. No, it was a non-shooting foul. So inbounded to Lancaster. 2-point shot, no good. Purvis on the rebound. Tigers ball. Looking to go up by even more heading into the second quarter. Purvis finds Lionberger, driving his way. Long 2-pointer off the side of the glass, no good. But it is tipped by a Brave, so Tigers will have 2.5 seconds left on the clock. Trying to battle and get an even bigger lead heading into the start of the second. Cortez. High arcing pass up top. Money Hunt 3 at the end of the buzzer. No good. So it will be a 7-point lead for the Tigers, 17-10 as we head to the start of the second quarter. That's coming up next.
For Bridgerland Car Quest, we're your one-stop spot for every repair and maintenance quest. Find us parked at 24 Meadow Street, Mountain View, 73 US 30, Diamondville, Wyoming, or 2400 Foothill Boulevard, Rock Springs. Can't find a wrench? We're at your end of the phone at 307-786-2400. Made for DIYers, located for convenience. Bridgerland Car Quest. We're where you need us when you need us.
Brokerage Southwest is a proud supporter of the Rock Springs Tigers athletics. We are proud of every single athlete and their dedication to bettering themselves each year. Everyone at Brokerage Southwest wishes the Rock Springs Tigers good luck in tonight's game. Brokerage Southwest, helping you find your home today so you and your family can enjoy tomorrow.
And welcome back into Rock Springs Junior High. And the Rock Springs Tigers lead by 7 to start the second quarter in this win or go home consolation semifinal against the Star Valley Braves. It will be Star Valley basketball to start the second quarter. 5 on the floor for the Tigers: Arrington Purvis, Samuel Lionberger, Taz Cortez, Andrew Moneyhun, and Boston James. Star Valley basketball as we start the second. Ball dished up top. Finding Lawson, shot blocked! It's Lionberger in front of it. Has that one a little bit passed too far behind him, and Star Valley will steal it right back, and a whistle called as Erickson was looking to make his way past the timeline. And the hand signal got blocked, so I'm not sure who actually picked up that foul, but the Tigers will pick up their first foul as a team here in the second. Tigers lead by 7, Star Valley basketball, bouncing top of the key. Now down low, Lawson goes right. Three ball, good! Star Valley strike with a three to open the second quarter, cuts the deficit down 17-13. Tigers ball, Lionberger bobbles it, picks up the pieces, and goes backwards to Andrew Moneyhunt. He'll reset at the half court. This one has a paw logo too. Down low, good pass to James, who's fouled. See if they call that a shooting foul. They do call that a shooting foul against the Braves. That's going to send Boston James to the free throw line. 6 points for Boston in the first quarter, and a chance to restore a 6-point lead. First one, swish. Substitution as Linford comes back in for Star Valley. 18-13. Scoreboard camera working for me for the video stream for now. Second free throw, no good. Arrington Purvis, rebound, and Lionberger bucket. 3-point play eventually for the Tigers, 20-13. Tigers lead by 7 once again. Lancaster kicking left side. Back up top, Cooper Lancaster, bouncing left. Three ball, this one's short. James on the rebound. Tigers momentum continues, leading 20-13. Dribbling, handing off to Moneyhunt for three. That one short. Hits the bottom of the net as it goes out of play. Star Valley get the ball right back. Still a lot of ball game left to go in this one, but you like the way the Tigers have started this one. Started with an 8-point run to open the game. Star Valley battled back. You never underestimate the Braves, but the Tigers have been in control for most of this one. Lancaster dribbling left. Three-pointer, banging off the side of the glass, and another easy rebound, this time for Taz Cortez. Down the timeline. Up top is Savon Thomas with the basketball. Now near side, Taz Cortez dribbling his way left, bouncing to Lionberger in the low post. Back to Cortez on the give and go. Shot off the glass, won't find its target. Brave rebound, and Braves down the court quickly. Spinning Hedges into the lane, gets it for two. A quick spin move by Hedges opened up some room in the paint, and the lead back down to 5, 20-15. Boston James kicks out left, Purvis for three. Bouncing out, no good. Lancaster secures the Brave rebound. Spinning left, getting into the block, now kicking left into the corner, Hedges. Back up top, Lancaster driving in off the glass. Lancaster, no good. Offensive board, draws a foul as kneeled. Heads to the ground, took it. Well, that's not kneeled. Let's see. Want to double check. That's actually Linford who took the hit, heads to the ground. First free throw for Linford. No, bounces out. Linford can pull it back down to a 4-point game. Second free throw, good. 4-point lead for the Tigers, 20-16. Tigers are for those watching on the video stream, the Tigers will show up as the guest on the scoreboard, since technically due to seeding and all that, the Tigers are the visitor in this contest. So normally you see them on the home side. Keep an eye on the away if you're a Tigers fan this afternoon, almost afternoon. Rock Springs ball. Coming after those free throws. Boston James with it on the left elbow. Will go back up top, bouncing to this time Cortez. Now near side, Savon Thomas, juking right. Moved left and now goes back top of the arc. James, left side, Thomas, three. Left side of the iron, no good. A scramble for the rebound. Hedges comes down with it. Ball hits the hardwood, and a timeout called by the Braves. Before a jump can be called, we'll take a short timeout alongside them. 20-16, a 4-point Tigers lead when we come back.
For the next big community project, for when volunteers are needed, we'll be here to serve and give back to our communities. For whatever comes next, Nebraska Land Bank, member FDIC. For your next big trip or next adventure, there's Nebraska Land Bank community-minded checking. Made for ease and simplicity, and made for whatever comes next. Nebraska Land Bank, member FDIC.
Juggling multiple banks? Feeling scattered? Let First Bank of Wyoming simplify your life. We offer a full suite of banking services all under one roof. Checking.
Hate to block. We'll get back to First Bank, one of our fantastic Tiger sponsors, here soon. But coming back into the ball game has Rock Springs leading 20-16. A ticket to the state tournament on the line, season on the line for the Braves and Tigers this morning. Lancaster with the basketball, miscommunication. Tigers on the steal. Savon Thomas off the bottom of the net, gets his own rebound, and the rest of the offense catches up. So the fast break no good, but Tigers are able to reset on offense. Purvis calling for the ball near side, doesn't get it. James, down low, shot no good, tipped around, Lancaster secures. Star Valley quickly down the court. Down low, Hedges fouled. Arrington Purvis gonna pick up his second personal, and Hedges will head to the free throw line, can put this one back to a 2-point contest just about halfway through the second quarter. Third Tiger foul of the quarter. Hedges with 2 points so far today. First free throw, a little short off the left side of the iron. Substitution for the Tigers as Lionberger checks in for Purvis. Lionberger and Purvis, two seniors, battling him, hopefully not. There's no wood to knock on, but hopefully not the last game. Second free throw, Hedges knocks down, cuts it to a 3-point game, 20-17. Halfway through the second quarter. Lionberger kicks to James. He'll fade away, now give it back to Lionberger in the block. Bouncing left corner, James holding it overhead, now slashing to the lane and draws a foul. Non-shooting, but the Tigers will hold on to it on the baseline. A fun, competitive game. This is exactly what you want in these elimination scenarios. Inbounded to Sam Eddy. He'll spin around, goes up top. Lionberger three. Won't go. Hedges on the board for Star Valley. Can tie it with a 3-point bucket. Looking for somewhere to go is Shumway, and we'll find Hedges back top of the key. Right side. Now back to Lancaster for the tie. Too strong. Offensive rebound, and that one a 2-pointer by, this time, Linford getting underneath the bucket for 2. 1-point game, 20-19. Rock Springs ball. Savon Thomas, right elbow. Goes to Eddy at the free throw line, finds James under the bucket, and can't hit the 2-pointer. That was real unlucky for Boston James. A well set up play. Shot no good, but it's Lancaster giving Star Valley their first lead of the game under the bucket. 21-20, Braves in front for the first time. Thomas dishing right, finding James. Lionberger has that one tipped out of play. It will remain with Rock Springs. Clock down to 2:46 in the second quarter. Everything still left to play for. 1-point deficit. High pass, back top of the key, back to Taz Cortez. He'll spin to his right, stops at the free throw line, bouncing to Thomas, finding Money Hun for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Star Valley rebound. Neild will bounce to Lancaster, and the Braves get past the timeline. Going left, back up top to Lancaster. Tigers need a good defensive possession here. Bouncing, and there it is, almost tipped it, stolen away. Lionberger, full head of steam, gets 2. Lead back to Rock Springs, 22-21, courtesy of Samuel Lionberger. Lancaster yanked away by Taz Cortez. Down the court, Taz for 2. Tigers by 3, 24-21. Star Valley led for about 20 seconds before the Tigers, pardon my pun, roared back, stealing a 3-point lead once again. Pass down low into the block. Now back up top, Shumway for the tie. This one good. Shumway's second triple of the contest ties it up at 24. 90 seconds to go in the half. Lionberger, top of the key, Boston James. Bouncing left, Savon Thomas. Going right to James. Now finding Cortez. James into the block, gets tangled up. Jump ball. And I believe Star Valley ball. I don't see a possession arrow on the scorer's table. Nope, it stays with Rock Springs. Unfortunately, my scoreboard cam only has a good angle to point at the scoreboard that doesn't give us the possession arrow or the foul, who gets called for the foul, all that good stuff. Good pass in, finds Boston James, fouled and one! Boston James, his second and one opportunity of the morning. 26-24 Tigers. Third team foul on Star Valley this quarter. One free throw on the way for Boston James to make this a 3-point game. James bouncing, no good on the free throw, but a steal on the inbound, slammed with two hands, Lionberger. 4-point Tiger lead. Two-hand authoritative dunk by Lionberger off the steal on the inbound. Braves basketball, 50 seconds to go in the half. Shumway caught in the right corner. Back up top, Lancaster. Kicking out left, Hedges. Down low, Lawson. Now back to Hedges, up top Lancaster, dribbling his way right, dishes down low. Lawson loses his balance, travels, Tiger ball. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers by 4, a chance to go up even more. Final 35 seconds of the quarter. Savon Thomas on the basketball will take his time. Dishing right, Cortez. Finding Lionberger. Dribbles his way, right side. Cortez, James, working down into the block. Lionberger on the right side corner. He goes forward a few inches. Now, kicking out left. 10 seconds in the half. Thomas, finding James up top. Cortez. Thomas at the buzzer for three, no good, and that will do it for the first half. As this one, a 28-24 Rock Springs lead as we head into halftime. When we come back, halftime stats on the Trona Valley Federal Credit Union halftime show.
Credit card services, we've got you covered. Plus, convenient online banking with our new top-notch mobile app will keep you in control anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, the only stop you need for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Start your day the right way at Jack's Crepes. Our cafe at 1977 Dewar Drive, Suite G in Rock Springs serves up fresh, quality crepes and Wyoming-grown coffee. Indulge in our sweet and savory options for breakfast, lunch, or a chill afternoon snack. Relax with free Wi-Fi and board games in our comfy space and take a break from your busy schedule. Give us a ring at 307-350-1003. It's more than just drinks. It's a wholesome experience.
At Carpet One, we are here to floor you. With our great selection of quality products, our knowledgeable staff, and our excellent installation. Get a custom-built shower, luxury vinyl throughout your living spaces, and recarpet the bedrooms. And on top of that, get new window treatments throughout the house. We even have financing available. Come in and see us today and let us help you create your dream home. J.C. Jacobs Carpet One, 1477 Dewar Drive, Rock Springs in the Plaza Mall.
If you find yourself in need of a little extra food for your dollar, don't miss the buy one, get one for $1 deal at your local McDonald's. For breakfast, enjoy sausage McMuffins, hash browns, and more for just $1 with purchase. Or lunch and dinner, grab an extra hot and spicy McChicken, double cheeseburger, 4-piece nugget, or small fry for just $1. Satisfy your hunger and save some cash at your local McDonald's location in Rock Springs and Green River.
More than a dozen specialty clinics are offered on our College Drive main campus with providers who specialize in obstetrics, gynecology, pediatrics, internal medicine, neurology, urology, pulmonology, nephrology, orthopedics and sports medicine, ENT allergies, and general surgery. We also have a state-of-the-art radiation and hematology oncology clinic, working hand in hand with your primary care physician to provide expert health care at home for every patient, every time.
Hey everyone, this is Romney Pediatric Dental. With school and sports starting up again, don't forget to make an appointment to attack that plaque. Dr. Romney is a trained pediatric dentist who specializes in all dental needs, offering various types of sedation options as needed. Our team creates a fun and calm environment, and Dr. Romney does a great job of providing comfort and putting your child at ease. We are located at 657 Pilot View Avenue, downtown Rock Springs. Give us a call today at 307-362-3125 to schedule an appointment. Good luck to all the sports teams and have a great school year.
Rushmore Furniture. The name may seem familiar, and that's because they've been a staple in Rock Springs for over 75 years. Rushmore Furniture, family owned and operated, which means you work with local people on their showroom floor and with local people when they deliver to you on your living room floor. They carry genuine Lazy Boy with lifetime warranties on the reclining mechanism, offering a large selection of GE appliances, and they're your local Sealy and Serta distributor. Stop in and see them at Rushmore Furniture, 19 K Street, Rock Springs.
Hi, this is Shyla Sims with Solvay. The employees at Solvay would like to wish all activities the best of luck this season. We would also like to remind you to rally around good sports. Being a good sport, whether you are playing or in the stands, is something to hang your hat on. Please rally around good sportsmanship. Also, we take safety serious at Solvay, and we hope you have a safe experience while playing or traveling to activities. Again, best of luck to you from all the employees at Solvay Chemicals.
And welcome back into Rock Springs Junior High and the Trona Valley Federal Credit Union halftime show. Win or go home. The Tigers on top at the half, 28-24. Lots to play for in the second half. Looking at halftime stats, we'll start with Star Valley. Linford with 3 points alongside Hedges. Shumway with 6, and Lancaster leading the way with 9 for the Braves. Finally, Schwab knocking down a 3 in the second quarter to round out the scoring. Star Valley at the half, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Taking a look at the Rock Springs side of the score sheet, Samuel Lionberger leading the way with 12 points, including an emphatic two-handed dunk in the second quarter. Taz Cortez with 2 points. Andrew Moneyhun has 3. Boston James, 9 points, including 2 and 1 three-point plays. And finally, Sam Eddy with 2 points, rounding out the scoring. Tigers effective from the line, 4 for 5 in that first half. Again, the stakes here, I don't have to remind too many Rock Springs fans here, but just a quick reminder of the stakes. The winner of this game, they punch their ticket to state next week and will play in the third place game this afternoon at 1:45, right back here at the junior high. The loser of, and they will play the winner of Evanston versus Green River. That game going on right now. I just got a hold of the voice of the Wolves, Eric Pauley. Late in the third, Evanston with the lead in that one, 30-22. So Evanston on top, looking to punch their ticket to state and potentially eliminate Green River. But still a lot of time left in that game, about a quarter and a quarter to go in that one. Meanwhile, Kelly Walsh and Natrona County, they have already punched their tickets to state. They will play for the regional title at 2 o'clock this afternoon at Rock Springs High School. Kelly Walsh beating this Star Valley team off a last-second shot last night to nightcap. That was a fantastic end to the action last night. Natrona County handled Evanston 62-35. Natrona looking like one of the best teams in the state right now, in my humble opinion. Taking a gander at the girls' side of the bracket, Natrona County and Green River have locked their spots at state, and Natrona and the Wolves will battle for the state, the regional title. That game at 12:15. I'll keep in touch with the voice of the Wolves, Eric Pauley, about that one once that one gets started in a little under an hour. Meanwhile, on the consolation, the third place final for the girls' side is already set. Star Valley will play Kelly Walsh in that contest. That one at 12:15 here at the junior high. So right before the third place game for the boys' side, the girls will play in the game between this one and the boys' final. So if the Tigers win, I'm just going to hang out here and watch the action. Star Valley and Kelly Walsh in the girls' third-place game, and keeping fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'm calling a third-place game for these Tigers coming up right around 1:45 this afternoon. Just a couple minutes left until the start of the third quarter. When we come back, that second half underway. Tigers up by 4. 2 more quarters left for either the Braves or Tigers this season. And we'll find out who moves on to state and the third-place matchup right after this.
In a changing world where times aren't always easy, you learn a lot about your community. Stick around long enough and see who leaves when the going gets tough and who stays to support and build people up. State Bank has served Sweetwater County since 1997. They were founded by locals, were run by locals, and they exist for locals. That will never change. They just want to let you know that they're here to stay. With branches in Green River, Rock Springs, and now Evanston, they invite you to stop by anytime and see why State Bank is where the West banks best. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hello? No, hey, Bob. No, I'm just out here on the river. I can't believe my phone works out here. Yeah, I'm with Union. Okay, I'll call you when I get back to the office.
Are you looking for a new set of tires for your piece of heavy equipment, construction, farm equipment, or commercial vehicles? Well, let the experts at the Tire Den Point S steer you in the right direction. They compare the functions and features to get the right tire for your needs. And new tires are not all they do for your commercial vehicles. The Tire Den provides preventative maintenance and wheel alignments, extending the life and safety of your vehicle. Give the Tire Den a call at 382-4700. That's 382-4700, or stop by 202 Industrial Drive in Rock Springs. The Tire Den, keeping Wyoming rolling since 1975.
High school sports. We love it. We support it. We're your #1 fan. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their love for sports. You are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong successful financial habits. You're awesome. Trona Valley, member NCUA. TronaValley.com. We're here for you.
Join United Rentals, the world's largest equipment rental company and proud Tigers sponsor at 1101 Rocky Circle, supporting our community through sports, serving 49 states and 10 Canadian provinces. Their reach is unparalleled. For top quality equipment and excellent service, reach them at 382-6177. United Rentals, powering your projects and empowering our youth through the sponsorship with local sports. Go Tigers!
Ready to get the second half underway. It is Rock Springs 28, Star Valley 24, and Star Valley ball as we start the second half. Win or go home. The second half will determine who moves on. Star Valley start out with Lancaster, top of the key. Going left to Neild, now back up top. Lancaster pump fakes the 3. Back to Neild. Now down low, into the block. Pass is stolen away. Savon Thomas was right in front of it. Tigers start off strong on defense. Lionberger making his way to the corner for 3. That one's short. Quick rebound by the Braves. Nothing going on the opening possession for both sides. Hedges now kicking to Shumway on the right. He'll make his way top of the arc. Down to Lancaster, now to the right. Finding Hedges. Lancaster again, this time for 3. Bangs out, no good. Rebound by Hedges, back to the Braves. Lancaster, this time for 2. Won't find it. Sam Eddy on the board, almost stolen away. Can't keep it in bounds, and the Tigers will inbound right in front of the Braves bench. Keeping my fingers crossed, the scoreboard cam wants to keep working with me through the rest of this one. 7 minutes left to play. Eddy dishing right, back to Savon Thomas. Pass is tipped and stolen away. Lancaster down the lane. 2-pointer for Shumway. Blocked by Boston James. But foul ball rolls over towards Neild. Boston James diving for it, and a Star Valley player slow to get up. That is Shumway. That was a big collision I agree on the no foul call originally. James did get assessed for a foul diving for the ball afterwards. That one was a lot more clear cut, but a great block by James. Still remains Star Valley ball. Still remains a 4-point game. Inbounding left side, 3 ball for Schwab, no good. Offensive board, Lancaster fouled, will shoot 2. Whistle going against Sam Eddy. Second Tiger foul early on in the third quarter, sending Lancaster to the free throw line. He's got 9 points, now 10. First free throw up and good. Cuts it down to a 1-possession game again, 28-25. Lancaster 2 for 2 so far from the stripe. 11 points for Lancaster. And right back down to a 2-point contest, 28-26, Rock Springs. Savon Thomas moving left to right on the camera view. Finding Money Hunt, now James in the far left corner. Up top, Eddy. Dribbling his way into the block, but it's tipped and Star Valley has it back. A chance to tie or take the lead. Star Valley had a 1-point lead for very briefly in the first half. Tigers have been in control for a lot of this game, but a chance here for the Braves. Lancaster to Shumway, bouncing down low into the block. 2-pointer up and good. Linford ties the game up at 28 all. 5:53 and counting to go here in the third quarter. All tied up once again. James going right side to Eddy in the corner. He'll bounce it down low. Lionberger for 2. Blocked, but a foul is called. That'll be Linford picking up the foul. Lionberger to the free throw line. Taking a quick look at Lionberger's stats from the stripe. 60% on the season. Tigers a 62% free throw shooting team. First free throw, no good. This time for Samuel Lionberger. Can still restore a 1-point lead. Eddy checks out. Taz Cortez back in for the Tigers. I've said this nearly every game the last month or so, but Taz Cortez more and more minutes for this Tigers team. Second free throw good for Lionberger, restoring a 1-point lead, 29-28. Hedges at the free throw line. Braves can take the lead with a bucket. Hedges down low, 2-pointer, good for McClure. His first bucket of the game gives Star Valley a 1-point advantage, 30-29. Clock at 5:22. James in the corner, high ball up top, Cortez. Will survey, goes left to Savon Thomas on the elbow. Now back James, top of the key. Cortez faking right, goes left, bouncing to James. Now free throw line, back to James, working his way into the block. Shot is partially blocked. Arrington Purvis on the rebound. A jump ball is called. And it will favor Rock Springs this time. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers right side of the baseline. James, quick inbound, Cortez on the right corner. Now will make his way up top to Savon Thomas. Dribbling his way right, stops top of the key, hands to Lionberger. Working his way into the paint, now back to Thomas, down low, 2-point floater, no good, and a foul, offensive foul to go along with it. Foul called, and Arrington Purvis is still on the ground. He did pop back up, and he's hobbling his way off the court. Sam Eddy subs in for him, and Purvis is gonna get that looked at on the sideline. Hopefully he just kind of came down weird and can come back here shortly. He's still standing, still walking, so that's good news. Star Valley ball, 1-point Star Valley lead. McClure down low, into the paint, and gets 2 more. Star Valley's largest lead of the game, 32-29. At the 4th minute, 22nd mark of the quarter, stolen away. 2-pointer by Schwab, no good. Rebound by Lancaster, fadeaway 2. That one won't fly either. Tipped out along the baseline, and it will remain Star Valley ball. Last off of Lionberger. Lionberger was a little perplexed by that. This time I'm actually relatively close to the action. I do think Samuel was the last one to touch that ball. High ball back inside to Schwab. Lancaster on the right. 3 ball, no for Shumway. Rebound by Lionberger. Down the court, almost loses it, but holds on. Now bouncing right to Cortez. He'll get his way into the paint. James is jump ball called, Star Valley ball. You might hear a bit of the Rock Springs crowd reaction. Jump ball called, and again, you're hearing it. Now you're hearing possibly Star Valley's crowd wanting a technical foul on Rock Springs. Neither side gonna get what they want here in Star Valley. The ultimate beneficiaries, they'll get the ball back. Driving near side, Lancaster. He'll go to the right. Star Valley looking to build a 2-possession lead. Not going to this time. James leaping in front of the pass for the steal. Going left. Thomas in the corner. Avoids the double team. Kicks left. Moneyhun slashing towards the lane. Down low, and a foul is called well before the shot. Tigers will hold on to it. Braves will get their 3rd foul of the quarter. Foul goes against Schwab, his 2nd by my count. Three. And it is, no, Rock Springs get the inbound, and stepping out of bounds is Andrew Moneyhun. Star Valley getting the ball back. Star Valley, a much different team this quarter. Tigers were in control all of the first half, but Star Valley, 3 more, good, it's Shumway. From long range, Tigers will call a timeout. We'll take one alongside as Star Valley lead by 6, their largest of the game, when we come back in a minute.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
3 minutes and change to go in the 3rd quarter. Star Valley have responded to that first half deficit by taking a lead of their own, 6 points, 35-29. Tigers will have the ball to start digging at that deficit coming out of the timeout. Shumway hitting a 3 for Star Valley before the timeout to make this a 6-point lead. Star Valley's largest, in fact, nearly any team's largest of the game. Tipped and stolen away. James pass, stolen. Tigers bringing out a bit more of a press. Braves break through it. Now down low, Lancaster for 2, too high. Offensive board by Hedges, top of the key, dishing right. 2-pointer blocked partially, tipped around. Star Valley again with it, only for a moment. Cortez getting a hand on it, ball pops out. And then a timeout called by Star Valley, preventing the jump. So we'll take a timeout as well. I think this one, no, this one will be a minute as well. Back in 60 seconds, Star Valley lead by 6.
Wyoming Trucks and Cars has been serving Southwest Wyoming for over 2 decades. We offer our lifetime powertrain package, including oil changes and car washes on qualified vehicles. We offer full service and detail apartments, as well as our state-of-the-art Wyoming Trucks Wash and Lube. Our large indoor room as well as our outdoor lot hold a variety of makes and models for you to choose from. And of course, our friendly staff is here to answer all of your questions and help you find the vehicle of your dreams. It's all right here at Wyoming Trucks and Cars, 1503 Dewar Drive, where we're always looking for lifetime customers. There's nothing like hitting the movie theater. Fresh popcorn, the big screen, and comfortable recliner seats. Enjoy the movie theater experience in Rock Springs with the latest movies ready to enjoy in luxurious comfort. Take a load off at your local YO Movies location in Rock Springs. Check out movie times at yomovies.com and experience the magic of the movies.
(35-29) the scoreline. Star Valley by 6 late in the third quarter. Star Valley basketball as we come out of the timeout. 35-29, Star Valley lead. Tigers battling to keep their season alive. Ball dribbled up top. Now kicking left, Shumway. Back to this time Schwab. Lancaster three. This one pings out. Tipped away. Offensive rebound, and Moneyhun can't stop his momentum, and he's going to pick up the foul. Moneyhun with his first by my count. I have missed a couple today. But the Tigers, more concerningly, up to their 4th foul of the quarter. Still 2 minutes to go in the quarter, so a chance at bonus free throws for the Braves. Not a lot of free throws this entire game. I'll do a count between quarters. As this pass tipped out last by a Tiger. Near the half-court line remains Star Valley ball. Quick inbound. Lancaster, cross-court pass, Shumway. Back to the top of the key, Schwab working his way left, bouncing down low, handing off to Hedges for 2. The lead grows for Star Valley. 8 points, their largest of the game, tied for the largest for any team. 3 ball. This one good. It's Andrew Moneyhun with a much-needed response for the Tigers. Rock Springs has only scored 4 points this whole quarter, but that was a much-needed 3 by Moneyhun. 3 ball the other way. Shumway can't get that one to fall. Tipped up offensive board by Schwab. He gets 2. 39-32. Lionberger, he wants 3. Won't find that one. Defensive board cleaned up. Star Valley rolling a little bit, up by 7. Bounce down low, 2-pointer, no! Miss by Hedges. Tigers on the move. 45 seconds in the third. Moneyhun, right side Cortez. Bouncing to Lionberger, spins into the block, lays it up and in. Cuts it down to a 5-point game, 39-34. Lionberger pulls the Tigers within 5. 30 seconds in the third to play. Schwab up top to Lancaster at the half-court logo. Going left. Handing to Schwab. He'll work to the left elbow now. McClure. Lancaster now. 10 seconds to go. 2-pointer. Good. It's Schwab who knocks down the jumper for Star Valley. 41-34, final seconds of the third quarter. Shot at the buzzer won't go. And Star Valley will lead it heading into the fourth by a score of 41-34. 7-point difference as we get into the last quarter for one of these two teams.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Visit Amber Kramer at State Farm Insurance in Rock Springs at 906 Dewar Drive.
When my patients are happy, I'm happy.
I was exercising, and I could not continue to do the full rotation of my shoulder like I once had.
Dawn had a rotator cuff tear in her shoulder. It's a very common diagnosis that people get as they get older.
I've not experienced a surgeon like Dr. Allred. He is just very thorough, very patient, very kind.
I think there's no reason to go to a bigger town when you have the expertise right here in your backyard.
1 quarter to go. Rock Springs down by 7, trying to save their season against the Star Valley Braves. Winner moves on to the third place game at 1:45 and punches their ticket to Casper next week. Meanwhile, the losers' season will end this morning. It'll creep into the afternoon by the time the game's done. Rock Springs ball as we start the fourth quarter. Cortez goes left to Money Hunt, who will dribble his way back towards center court. Goes left once again, this time with James. Holding it on the wing. Going up top, finding Cortez once again. Star Valley on the 2-3 zone. High arcing ball, Money Hunt, Trey, too strong, no good. Offensive board by Cortez. He gets tangled under the basket, jump ball called. And this one will go back to Star Valley. Possession arrow favors the Braves. 7-point ball game, 3-possession game. With 7.5 to go. Star Valley past the half-court line. Lancaster. Dish out right. Driving, shooting is Shumway for 2. 11 points for Shumway. The lead grows to 9. Largest of the game for either team. Lionberger. James is blocked. James is fouled and will head to the free throw line. Foul that time goes against Lancaster, by my count his second. Boston James back to the free throw line, 9 points, but has not scored so far in the second half. Tigers scoring just 6 points in the third quarter. First free throw, no good for James. Clock at 7:08 to play. Second free throw. James knocks it down to get into double figures. 43-35, 8-point Star Valley lead as we tick down to the 7-minute mark here in the fourth. Lancaster, top of the key. Finding Hedges. Now to the right, Lancaster again. Working towards center court against Purvis. And gets the offensive foul. Lancaster with his third, the Braves with their second. More importantly, the Tigers get the ball right back. Tigers need some kind of points for quite a few possessions. Down by 8, a 3-possession game. Any bucket helps. Lionberger at the free throw line, muscling in, dumps it down low. Purvis gets 2. Arrington Purvis, first points of the game. Cuts it down to a 6-point contest, 43-37. This is a home game for Rock Springs, no doubt about that. Down low, Shumway is fouled as Cortez leapt to try to block that ball. Cortez will pick up his second. They call it a non-shooting foul. I think that's the right call. Shumway was gearing up to shoot, but he hadn't quite gotten into the motion. Shumway will handle the inbound pass. Will go down low. Lancaster somehow gets that to fall. Through double team contact, Lancaster hits the important 2 for Star Valley. High pass, it's stolen away. Down the floor, Schwab missing. Lancaster, no good on that one. A missed opportunity for the Braves, and Tigers down the court. Cortez, that one bounces in front of him and stolen away. 6 minutes to go, the Tigers turn it over. 8-point deficit. Shumway trying to add 2 more, won't get there. Offensive board, down low, Schwab gets it. It's rolling away from the Tigers, 10-point deficit. Still just over 5.5 minutes to go, but it is getting away from Rock Springs, and an offensive foul against the Tigers. Lionberger called for the off-ball foul away from the action. Rock Springs will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout along with them. Back in a minute as Star Valley leads by 10.
Are you a do-it-yourself junkie tickled by all things auto? Then toot your horn for Bridgerland Car Quest. We're your one-stop spot for every repair and maintenance quest. Find us parked at 24 Meadow Street, Mountain View, 73 US 30, Diamondville, Wyoming, or 2400 Foothill Boulevard, Rock Springs. Can't find a wrench? We're at your end of the phone at 307-786-2400. Made for DIYers, located for convenience, Bridgerland CarQuest. We're where you need us when you need us.
Brokerage Southwest is a proud supporter of the Rock Springs Tigers athletics. We are proud of every single athlete and their dedication to bettering themselves each year. Everyone at Brokerage Southwest wishes the Rock Springs Tigers good luck in tonight's game. Brokerage Southwest, helping you find your home today so you and your family can enjoy tomorrow.
5 minutes, 36 left on the clock. Star Valley have opened up a 10-point lead on the Tigers, 47-37. First half was mostly all Tigers. Second half has skewed heavily in favor of the Star Valley Braves. Still time, 5.5 to play, but a 10-point deficit means every possession critical from here on out. Ball up top, Star Valley will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Foul will get whistled against Leyenberger. So Leyenberger, by my count, at least up to 2 fouls. I could have missed one earlier. The Tigers up to 3. So just one more foul left to give in this fourth quarter. Lancaster slipping as he gets the ball, but keeps his balance. James with aggressive one-on-one defense. Lancaster manages to unload to Hedges. Working top of the key, driving left, stopping on the elbow, working his way down low. Hedges travels, Rock Springs ball. Dragged the foot as he tried to plant. And the Tigers, down by 10, will have the ball back, ticking down to the 5-minute mark. Cortez, working top of the key, will float it to James. Driving his way right side, that one's poked out, but Leyenberger's there to retrieve it. Working left, top of the arc, James. Now right to Thomas this time, now with Cortez. Kicking up top, left side, Boston James 3. Rims out, goes all the way around the world and comes out. Lancaster on the defensive board, and Star Valley will take their time. 4:35 and counting. Past the timeline is Lancaster. Trying to avoid the double team. Driving. Losing a handle for a moment, manages to tip it to Schwab, top of the key, working his way right, shovels to Lancaster. Back to Schwab. Pressure by Rock Springs, and there's a foul going against Thomas. Savon's first by my count, but more concerning. 4th team foul for Rock Springs. No more to give and over half of the quarter to play. Doing a gander, Star Valley's free throw shooting stats. They're a good free throw shooting team, 65% coming into the regional tournament. And down by 10 already, you cannot afford to give Star Valley any more chances at free points. Schwab, stolen away. It's Leyenberger wrenching it free. Into the block, called for the charge. Offensive foul doesn't trigger the bonus free throws, but any foul from here on out leads to 2. 5th team foul for the Tigers. 4:07 to play, down by 10. Inbound pass. Finding Schwab, who will work his way past, almost past, and now past half court. Working right, goes to Lancaster. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Tigers still down by 10, need something here. Down low, Hedges, fouled. Hedges will shoot 2. Leyenberger, by my count, now up to 4 fouls. And if Leyenberger fouls out, that puts a massive dent in the Tigers' comeback chances. Leyenberger, their leading scorer, and I think Coach Spence is going to bring in Sam Eddy for him. Here comes Sam Eddy. Leyenberger will take a breather. He's going to come back later in the game. But that's 2 seniors making way for each other in potentially the final 3 minutes of their high school basketball career. Leyenberger already signed to play at Western Wyoming Community College next season. But that is far in the future for now. Disappointment for the Tigers as this free throw up and good for Hedges to put the Braves up by 11. Second free throw, no good. 11-point deficit for the Tigers. Boston James down the court. Tigers need fast points. James fouled in the shot attempt rather. James will have a chance to put 2 more back. Foul this time against Neild. James with 10 points so far in this game. 11-point ball game. First of 2 for James. Good. Nothing but net that time. Back to a 10-point game. 48-38. Clock sits at 3:41. Both free throws good for James. Single-digit contest again. 48-39. Tigers need a defensive stop. Hedges past the timeline. Goes left to Lancaster. Star Valley can afford to be patient on the ball. Neild goes down low. Schwab thought about launching a 2, instead goes to Lancaster. Still a comeback potentially for Rock Springs. Lancaster blocked by James, out of play. From behind, James swatting that with authority, but the Braves will hold on to it on the baseline. I think a uniform warning just issued for Savon Thomas. His jersey came untucked. All right, not really worth stopping the game over, but sure. Inbound pass finds, this time Shumway, now back to Lancaster. Working up top, this time with Schwab. He gets double teamed, he's under pressure, and a timeout called by the Braves. We'll take one with them. 3 minutes exactly to go. Tigers down by 9. Everything left to play for when we come back after this timeout.
For the next big community project, for when volunteers are needed, we'll be here to serve and give back to our communities. For whatever comes next, Nebraska Land Bank, member FDIC. For your next big trip or next adventure, there's Nebraska Land Bank Community-Minded Checking, made for ease and simplicity, and made for whatever comes next. Nebraska Land Bank, member FDIC.
Juggling multiple banks, feeling scattered? Let First Bank of Wyoming simplify your life. We offer a full suite of banking services all under one roof. Checking, savings, loans, credit card services, we've got you covered. Plus, convenient online banking with our new top-notch mobile app will keep you in control anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, the only stop you need for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
3 minutes left, potentially in the Rock Springs Tigers season. 48-39, Star Valley lead. It is Star Valley basketball as we come out of the timeout. 3 minutes and counting left in this consolation semifinal. Winner moves on to state. Loser season ends. Star Valley with a 9-point advantage. Stolen away. Good steal in the paint by Money Hunt. The comeback starts now for the Tigers. Cortez up top. Money Hunt 3. Yes! Downtown Money Hunt 48-42. Lancaster wants 2 more. No! A miss, a tangle, a jump. It should be Rock Springs ball. And it is confirmed. Rock Springs gets it off the jump. Just a 6-point game. This is not over. 2:25 to go. Everything left. Who comes out on top? Thomas. Down to James. Up top to Eddie. Now back. Money Hunt. No good for 3. Eddie. Fouled. Sam Eddie to the free throw line. If Sam Eddie hits them both, it's a 4-point game. With 2 minutes 12 to go. Star Valley on their 4th foul, so no more left to give for either team. Good! First of 2 for Sam Eddy. 5-point contest, 48-43. 2 minutes, 12 to go. Good, 2 for 2. 4-point game, 48-44. Star Valley cannot afford to just hold on to the basketball anymore. They need points just as much as the Tigers. Diving for it, and that's a foul? I'm sorry, I normally don't. The officials having a very hard job. Money Hun was diving for the basketball. By my view, and I'm actually close to the action, I did not see Money Hun make any contact. He gets whistled for the foul regardless, and Hedges will shoot 2. First one's good. A big free throw for Hedges. Back to a 5-point game, 49-44, just over 2 minutes to play. Second free throw, good as well. 50-44, 6-point lead for the Braves. Clock down to the 2-minute mark. Money Hun down low on the block, kicks up top to James. He'll go for the 2-point jumper. Boston James drills it. 4-point game once again, 50-46. Down to 1:45. Lancaster stolen away. James down the court. James wants 2. James called for the offensive foul. Offensive foul on the Tigers. Coach Spence is irate. Rock Springs fans, irate. It won't trigger free throws, but it is an offensive foul and gives the ball back to Star Valley with 1:38 to play. Star Valley will inbound from under the basket. Tigers bring it out, full press. Inbound. Star Valley will get past the timeline, only barely, and a foul called on Cortez on the far sideline. Fouls going against the Tigers in a big way when at the wrong time. Shumway to the free throw line. These are massive. Can put it up to a 6-point lead with 1:34 to go. First one, good. 12 points for Shumway this morning/afternoon. 51-46 Braves with 1:34 to go. Second free throw can make it a 6-point game. These Tigers can shoot. 6 points is doable, but every point matters. Second one, good. 2 for 2 trip to the line makes it 52-36. 90 seconds left to play for one of these teams. James, no good on the shot. Can't get the rebound. Yes, they can. It's Money Hun and a, what happened? A foul goes against the Braves on the rebound. And that's going to send Money Hun to the line. These are big free throws. It should be. We might have a timeout. Hold on. We have an official timeout. I'm keeping an eye on what. If a foul happened, it was away from the ball.
1 minute, 21 seconds to go.
Clock will sit for now at 1:21 to play. 52-46, 6-point Star Valley lead. One of these teams punching their ticket to the state tournament in 1:21. A technical foul goes against Star Valley. A technical foul late. Or is it a technical or is it just a normal foul? No, it is a technical. This is big. 2 free throws for Andrew Money Hun. And the Tigers will get the ball back. Massive free throws. Star Valley fans getting loud. Money Hunt drills the first. 5-point game. Second free throw, no good. 5-point game, but the good news is the Tigers get the ball back off the technical foul. Five-point Star Valley lead. The Tigers have the ball on offense off the technical foul. Got to make this inbound count. Money Hunt three, too strong. Kept alive by Eddie, bounced up and stolen away by the Braves. Tipped and a foul goes against Rock Springs on the rebound attempt. More big free throws on the way for the Braves. Let's see who goes to the line. Heading to the line is Linford. Both teams on 5 fouls. A chance to go up by as much as 7 for the Braves. Linford good. 53-47, a minute 14 to go. This one not over, even if the second free throw is made. Arrington Purvis checks in for Sam Eddy. Second free throw, no good. 6-point game, a minute 12 to play and counting. James, got to get it to the shooters. It's with Money Hunt. He's one to keep an eye on. Right side, Purvis can also shoot a nice three. He'll spin around, pass is deflected, stolen by the Braves. A huge miscue. Shot no good. A scramble for the rebound. Tangled up, jump ball. No, a timeout called by the Braves before the jump can be called. Star Valley calling a critical timeout with 50 seconds to play. We'll just stick with you for now. Man, what a game this has been. 50 seconds to go. These Tigers can shoot. This one is not over yet, but it is going to be difficult. Coming out of this timeout, Star Valley will retain possession, first of all. So you've got to get a stop. You've got to get a steal. Star Valley will likely just try to burn clock. Man, hard to say how these last 50 seconds are going to go. No change in personnel. Leyenberger for now stays on the sideline. He's up to, actually, Leyenberger might have fouled out earlier. I don't know for sure. Scorer's table faces away from me, so I haven't seen every foul call. Inbound pass and a foul against Thomas. A foul against Savon Thomas and big free throws on the way. It's Shumway to the line. Or no, it's not Shumway. It's Schwab who knocks down the first. 7-point game, now a 3-possession game with 48 seconds to play. It's getting away from the Tigers. Schwab to put the Braves up by 8, does. 55-47, 45 seconds to play. Tigers need points now and a steal. Cortez up top, Tigers gotta move. It's Purvis, step back, three, good! A big triple by Arrington Purvis. 5-point game with 32 seconds to play. Timeout called on the floor. Again, we're gonna stick with you. It's just 30 seconds this time. 55-50, Arrington Purvis with a right side corner three. Pulls the Tigers within 5. Still a 2-possession game. A lot of work left to do, but again, this one's not over. You're gonna wanna stick with us until the clock hits 0, my friends. This team has no quit in them. Star Valley led by as much as 10. Actually 11, if my recollection is correct. What a ball game. Tigers, regardless of the result, the Tigers have absolutely battled in this one, had the better of the Braves for the first half, but credit to Star Valley. They made the adjustments. They've battled in the second half. Outscored the Tigers in the third quarter 17-6, and that's been the real difference maker. 32 seconds to play. It will be Star Valley basketball as we come out of that timeout. Tigers bring out the full press, trying to interrupt the... They won't and will intentionally foul. 1 second goes off the clock, and that sends Lancaster to the line. Still a chance to make this one a 3-possession game if he knocks down both free throws. Lancaster so far 2 for 2 on his free throws this game. First one is good, it nestles in. Down to the final 31 seconds. It's a 6-point Star Valley lead. Not impossible, but much more difficult, especially since Lancaster hits the second free throw. 7-point lead for Star Valley with 25 seconds to go. Tigers gotta move. Deflected off the foot of a Brave, remains with Rock Springs. They'll inbound in front of their bench. 22 seconds left on the clock. Inbound, Thomas goes to Purvis. He'll fire a contested three, and it's no good. Jump ball called, and it will, let's see, I believe the jump ball favors Rock Springs. No, they say it's Star Valley ball. 17 seconds to go, 3-point shot miss. That very well could be the last gasp of hope. Looking on the inbound, dangerous pass, intentional foul by Cortez. Bonus free throws on the way, and unfortunately, just from body language, it does look like the reality is setting in that this is the end of the Tigers season. Shumway can make it a 9-point game. He's hit both of his free throws so far, and he hits that one. 8-point lead, and that very well could be it. 58-50. 17 seconds to go, just not enough time on the clock, despite the fight these Tigers have shown. Second free throw goes in as well. 9-point lead, final 15 seconds. Tigers gonna go out battling regardless. Up top, Austin James working, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound by Star Valley, trying to intentionally foul, won't do it. Final seconds ticking away. Foul is called against Purvis, but it's grasping at straws. Technical foul on Moneyhun to go along with it. And potentially a second technical, it will, as Purvis showing a little bit of frustration. That could be a second technical going against Arrington Purvis. And that is, so technicals across the board. A little bit of extracurricular, some frustration shown by Arrington Purvis. And the Tigers, for them, the harsh reality is setting in. The Tigers' season will end this afternoon. Final free throws of the game by Shumway. First technical free throw good, and this is just window dressing on the end of this one, makes it 60-50. Tigers will bow out of the regional tournament, and for the Tigers and Lady Tigers, their season ends at regionals. Second free throw, good. 61-50, and I don't know if there's, in fact, there's more on the way. That was a double technical. Of course, we'll wrap things up with final scoring stats. Arrington Purvis among several seniors on this team, just off the top of my head. Samuel Leyenberger, Sam Eddy, Savon Thomas, Andrew Moneyhun. Free throw's good. More? More. I guess we need more free throws. So Shumway will shoot 2 more. Final free throw. No good this time. Final 1.8 seconds on the clock. It will be Star Valley basketball on the inbound. They get it, and that will do it. The final score of this one, Star Valley advanced to the state tournament, eliminating Rock Springs by a final score of 64-50. Disappointment for the Tigers at the regional tournament as both the girls and boys bow out in the consolation bracket. We'll close out the Tigers season right after this.
Start your day the right way at Jack's Crepes. Our cafe at 1977 Dewar Drive, Suite G in Rock Springs serves up fresh, quality crepes and Wyoming-grown coffee. Indulge in our sweet and savory options for breakfast, lunch, or a chill afternoon snack. Relax with free Wi-Fi and board games in our comfy space and take a break from your busy schedule. Give us a ring at 307-350-1003. It's more than just drinks. It's a wholesome experience.
At Carpet One, we are here to floor you. With our great selection of quality products, our knowledgeable staff, and our excellent installation. Get a custom-built shower, luxury vinyl throughout your living spaces, and recarpet the bedrooms. And on top of that, get new window treatments throughout the house. We even have financing available. Come in and see us today and let us help you create your dream home. J.C. Jacobs Carpet One, 1477 Dewar Drive, Rock Springs in the Plaza Mall.
If you find yourself in need of a little extra food for your dollar, don't miss the buy one, get one for $1 deal at your local McDonald's. For breakfast, enjoy sausage McMuffins, hash browns, and more for just $1 with purchase, or lunch and dinner, grab an extra hot and spicy McChicken, double cheeseburger, 4-piece nugget, or small fry for just $1. Satisfy your hunger and save some cash at your local McDonald's location in Rock Springs and Green River.
Disappointment here at the regional tournament as the Rock Springs Tigers bow out. Star Valley advanced to the state tournament and the third place game this afternoon by a final score of 64-50. Let's wrap things up. We're just going to look at the Rock Springs stats because it is the end of the season for Rock Springs. Samuel Lionberger ending his Rock Springs career with 15 points. Taz Cortez with 2. Andrew Moneyhun, double-digit game to end his high school career. Boston James with 14. Arrington Purvis in his final game, 5 points. Sam Eddy also in his final contest, 4 points. Tigers shot 11 for 15 from the free throw line. So again, this does end our Rock Springs basketball season. I want to shout out all of the seniors on both the girls and the boys teams. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor calling your games the last 3 years. Crazy, we're closing out my personal 3rd year with Rock Springs Sports. At least from the basketball side of things, but it's been an absolute pleasure and honor. I wish nothing but the best for all of the seniors, whether you continue to keep playing basketball at the next level or you're off to bigger and brighter things. Happy to have called your games. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, a thank you to everyone who tunes in or watches. One more time, thanking SVI for helping get this video stream out for the regional tournament over this weekend. One more shout out to the Afton businesses that also helped make that possible this weekend. Silver Star alongside Bank of Star Valley. A big thanks to our local sponsors, all of them, way too many to list here. The local community comes out in support for the Tigers every year. Cannot thank our sponsors enough for helping make this possible. We will be back for more Tigers sports. It's softball and soccer season coming up very shortly. But until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. As always, thank you for listening in. A thank you to Hannah, as always, for helping get us out over the air. And until the next Tigers basketball season and until spring sports,